guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Jenica. Nice to meet you. How's it going? Today, I have a buttload of Empties. I've been collecting it for what, like 6 months or something like that. So I'm going to be going through all these Empties, my thoughts, if I'd rebuy them. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then keep on watching. Okay, so I probably have about a bajillion of these Batiste dry shampoos in here. I don't know. I've got like 3 off the top here. I really like the brunette one. I find that like it doesn't leave like a white residue in my hair, and it's the most like satisfying dry shampoo. I've tried quite a few. I haven't really tried the Sephora ones because I'm not trying to spend that much money on dry shampoo since I use it nearly every day. But this one is pretty good. I mean, it's the best I've tried, but I mean, it's pretty affordable. I get it from Walmart. It's usually around $9-10. So it's kind of pricey for drugstore, but I heard that some people at Sephora spend like $30 on a dry shampoo, which I ain't about since I use it all the time. I got this dark brown one too. It's okay, but I do prefer like the soft brunette. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, beautiful brunette, and then they have like the dark divine dark brunette. So I just like this one because I have kind of like light brown hair, and I find some dry shampoos leave like a white cast. So this leaves no white cast. It's pretty affordable, and it's the best dry shampoo that I've tried. Next, I have quite a few candles here. The first one that I'll go through, I think all of these are like Bath & Body Works or Charmed Aroma. This one's Bath & Body Works. This one is eucalyptus and tea. It's their focus candle. It's like their aromatherapy line. I actually really like this one. It smells really nice. I like getting their candles when they're on sale for like $10 or $12. I never pay like the $25 regular price. But yeah, this focus candle I'll definitely rebuy. It smells really nice, and I like to like burn it while I'm studying. It's probably just like a placebo kind of effect, like you think that it's working, but it is supposed to like help you focus, and it just smells really good, and it kind of gets me in like a mood to study. So I do like this one. Another one I got is this Christmas candle. Yes, I've had it since Christmas. Balsam, fresh balsam. It smells pretty good. It smells like pine trees. Like it smells like, I don't know, like walking around in a forest or something. It does smell really nice. See, I was gonna say that I won't rebuy this because it's not like my favorite scent. I kind of gravitate towards like the fruity or floral or sweet, like cookies kind of scents, like those ones. But the more I smell this, the more that I really like it. And it definitely does put me in the mood for like fall/winter. So I think I would rebuy this, especially if they have like a deal going on. I would get this one. And then these 2 candles here are from Charmed Aroma. I have the Warm Apple Crisp and the Wild and Free candle. This Wild and Free candle, I thought like it has like elephants on it, and it came with like elephant jewelry inside. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cute, because elephant is my favorite animal, my spirit animal, because I'm big like an elephant. Yeah, self-deprecating humor is my thing. But basically, I'm in love with elephants. So I wanted to try this, but like unfortunately, it doesn't really smell like anything. Like when you burn this, kind of smells like clean, but it doesn't like smell up your whole apartment or like the whole room that it's in. It doesn't really smell like anything in particular. This Warm Apple Pie Crisp thing does actually smell really good. The one thing that I find about Charmed Aroma candles though, I'm not sure if it's because it comes with like jewelry inside, but it does burn really unevenly. So I tend to get them, like this one is okay now, but I tend to get them so that like, I don't know, there's like a big ring usually around like one side of the candle that like doesn't burn, but eventually it'll burn away. But like most of the candle's life, it's just like an ugly glob sitting on the side, but it does end up fixing itself. So this does smell really good. I would probably rebuy this one. It definitely smells like apple crisp, like apple pie, like baking, like sweet. I do like it. But Charmed Aroma candles are really like, I really just get them for the jewelry. Because like I said, every one that I have tends to burn unevenly, and the jewelry is cute, the scents are cute, but yeah, just keep that in mind. Another product that I have here, these are literally in no particular order. I'm just like grabbing randomly. I have this Aussie 3-minute Miracle Total Miracle Deep Conditioner. I actually do like this. I have pretty like long, thick hair. I feel like this was like maybe $4 or $5 or something like that at Walmart. I think I need a bigger bottle because I have such a long, thick hair. So it didn't really last me that long, but for $5, I mean, can't really beat it. It did deep condition my hair pretty good. I tried something like worse and I tried something better, but this is a pretty good, affordable option. It makes my hair like really like smooth and like easy to brush out after, and I feel like it leaves it a little bit more shiny after too, so no complaints with it. But it's not like my favorite. I think I have rebought this actually just because it's so affordable. But yeah, worth a try. Then I have these Garnier Skin Active Micellar Eye Makeup Removing Pads. These are actually really nice. They're cool to keep in your vanity drawer just in case you mess up your makeup and you need to like wipe it off, or even just like if I'm swatching stuff on my arm, I'll use it to take off swatches. But I'm trying to like move away from these makeup wipe kind of things, so I tend to be using more of like an actual like makeup remover these days, like an oily makeup remover on like a cloth or like a reusable cotton pad, like those kinds of things. So I won't be repurchasing these just because it's not really like sustainable like for the environment and stuff. I know I used to be like all about these things, but I'm really just trying to be like more like environmentally conscious with what I'm putting out there, so I won't be rebuying these. Okay, so this here is such a gem. It's La Roche-Posay sunscreen 50 SPF, but it's tinted, and I have yet to find another one of these. I picked it up at like one of those like L'Oreal sales, I don't know, a year, 2 years ago, maybe, I don't know, but it lasted me a really long time, and I was trying to squeeze out like every drop because I love this thing so much. Like when I'm not wearing any makeup, I just throw this on and it gives me like a hair of coverage. Like it gets rid of a lot of my redness. It gives me like the SPF. I've heard a lot of people say that in Canada you can get this brand at Shoppers Drug Mart, so I'm definitely gonna look into this after I'm done using up my current SPF, but this is like my favorite. Absolutely my favorite. I definitely am going to repurchase this. It's just like so lightweight. It's not greasy. Gives like a nice tint to the skin. Obviously, like I don't think this would work, I don't know, for like a bunch of different skin tones. I'm not really like well versed in that, but it is kind of like I would say like a light skin kind of product. Like if you're fair, this might be too dark for you. If you're dark, this might be too light for you. But it does match me pretty good. Like I said, it's not really like a lot of pigment. It's just like enough pigment, just a little bit, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I really like this. Next up, I have some hand soaps from Bath and Body Works. This is Warm Vanilla Sugar. I loved this scent. This one is Black Cherry Merlot. I liked this one as well. And then Toasted Vanilla Chai. This was the only one that wasn't foaming that I had, I think. This one smelled really nice too. I do actually find though, surprisingly enough, the foaming ones tend to last longer for me. I don't know why, but they just do. I noticed that this one ran out a little bit faster than usual. Yeah, but they all smelled pretty damn good. I think if I had to pick a favorite, I don't know, I think vanilla is my jam, so like one of these two, but like this one smelled nice too. I'm actually moving, so if you see like boxes and stuff, that's why. It's because I'm moving. So I'm trying to use up like a bunch of these products that I have, and then maybe, I think their $10 candle sale is usually in the fall, and I tend to pick up like soaps and stuff around then too, so I'll probably stock up on some more stuff around then, but can't go wrong with their soaps. I love them, especially the foaming ones. Next, I have some setting sprays, the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist and the Anastasia Dewy Set. I love both of these, but if I had to pick one, the Anastasia Dewy Set, like I have been like a matte girl for like ever. Like I hate the look of like my skin being shiny. I don't like the feel of like tackiness on my skin, like being able to touch it and feel like my makeup's coming off. That just, I never have really liked that. So I love this because it gives you like a nice glow to your skin. Like it's definitely dewy, but it doesn't look oily. Like it just looks dewy. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's really, really good. I can't wait to repurchase this, especially for the summer. It is amazing. Do I have any more squirts left in here? It's not really. Oh, kind of. But it is so good. It smells pretty good. It's got like a decent mister on it when it's not running out. It's just like really, really good. And then this one, I don't know. I like the mist on this, but I felt like it didn't really do much. Like it kind of melted the makeup in, but not as well as this. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's like in love with this, and I do like it. I might rebuy it, but I would definitely choose the Anastasia over this one. It's really just the mister on this one that gets me. It's not really the formula, you know? I've got some acne situation stuff. So I have this Mattifying Moisturizer Clear Start by Dermalogica. I didn't really like this. I was a huge fan of the cleanser and the toner, and I repurchased those. Those might even be in here somewhere, not gonna lie. But this I wasn't a fan of. I felt like it was kind of greasy, kind of thick. I could tell that it wasn't like a water-based moisturizer like what I'm used to. So I won't be repurchasing this. I mean, it's a decent moisturizer and it might be more well suited to people with acne, but I just find like, especially for daytime, I wasn't a fan of this. I would only use this at night, and I was eager to use it up and move back to my water-based moisturizers. I really like, oh, somebody's calling me. Please hold. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, I wasn't a huge fan of this. It left my skin kind of thick and greasy. I don't know, didn't really like it. This one is the Peter Thomas Rolf acne cleanser. I got this in like a little set with a few other things. I think these pads and maybe something else. I found the cleanser was quite nice. It had like a soft kind of smell to it. It did kind of make my skin feel clean without stripping it. I think I noticed a difference. I would probably rebuy this or the whole set again just to see, because I think my acne cleared up overall, but I'm not sure that I can say that it was like this product versus this product or if it was the whole set combined. But I did see an improvement in my acne, so that's good. So I will rebuy this. These ones I think I'd rebuy too. They're really just like pads that have like a treatment on them. It comes with 20 pads, but I cut them in half so that I got like 40 uses out of them. I'm not sure if these did like a great job. Like I said, I used the whole set combined, so I'm interested to see how like the individual products perform instead of using them all together. But I did find that this was like a good step after cleansing my skin, just to make sure that like everything was really gone and set like a good base for my serums and my moisturizer, kind of like a toner almost or something, but this does have like an acne treatment on it, so I think I'd rebuy the whole set again. Next, I just have a deodorant. I'm trying to move away from like these white stick or antiperspirants actually. I know I kind of like, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I kind of use these terms interchangeably, like antiperspirant and deodorant. This is an antiperspirant. I'm trying to move away from these and just use deodorant. I tried Native. I wasn't a huge fan. I had like an allergic reaction. I've tried some other ones like from the drugstore, like Tom's or something. That was okay, but I didn't really feel like it lasted on me. So then I've actually been trying my boyfriend's, what do you call it? Old Spice? Yeah, the Old Spice deodorant sticks. And it lasts like so much better on me, and I don't smell throughout the day. So I'm just switching to men's deodorant now. I don't know if that's just me. If you've tried a bunch of deodorants like that are made for women and you haven't really had much luck, I do definitely suggest using the men's deodorant. I don't know why I didn't think about it before, but antiperspirants, I don't know. I've heard that like there's not really anything bad about them, but then some people say that there are. So I don't know. I just noticed that they clog my pores and they leave me with like residue on my shirts and stuff. So I'm just switching to the men's deodorant. It's like clear, it smells nice, lasts pretty long. So yeah, won't be rebuying these, but these were good while they lasted. Next, I have some lotions. These aren't completely done. I don't know if you can tell. They aren't completely done, but they're definitely going bad. I've had these lotions for, I don't know, if you work at Bath & Body Works and you recognize these packaging, I mean, that'll tell you. But I've had them for a very long time, and they're definitely starting to like not be good anymore, smell kind of funky, be kind of thick, so I'm just getting rid of them. If I had to pick one, I would definitely choose the warm vanilla sugar, but I think I'm just bad at applying lotion. And then my friend got me these like aromatherapy lotions, so I've definitely been gravitating towards using those as opposed to using these. So sorry. Now I have this Hair Insurance Leave-In Conditioner by Aussie. I love this stuff. I've repurchased like 3 different bottles now. It's just a really good like leave-in conditioner, and it's cheap. I think it's like $3 or $4, something like that. It does the trick. I still use like my BioSilk and other like more expensive hair care products, but when I'm lazy or if I just want something like simple, this definitely does a good job, and it's cheap. It leaves my hair like definitely more like soft and easier to comb through, and yeah, I really don't have any complaints about this. It is a bit thin compared to some leave-in conditioners that I'm using now, but for the price and for what it does, I do like it, and I have repurchased it. We have a bunch of perfumes here. I have this. Actually, I think there might be enough left in here to use it again. I can't really, this is bad. Like, I wish I could use this like little amount that's in here, but it doesn't squirt anymore. Maybe I should just take it out. I don't know. But this is like the Bon Bon by Victor and Rolf. I love this stuff. Would definitely rebuy. It smells so sweet and sugary and like kind of floral at the same time. Like I I die for those kinds of scents. I'm really bad at describing scents, but it does smell really good. I really like it. Same kind of vibe with this Ariana Grande Sweet like Sugar and then Flower Bomb. Flower Bomb I continue to use until like the last drop. It is definitely like my favorite perfume ever. This is really good too. I'm not sure if you can get this anymore, but if I can, I would rebuy it. Not only is the packaging like super cute, but the actual perfume smelled divine. Super sweet, super sugary, kind of the same vibe as all of those ones. And then this one is just like Walmart kind of cheapy Adidas for women. It came in one of those sets that come out at Christmas. I don't know if it's like a eau de toilette, so I don't even know if that's a perfume. It doesn't last very long on my skin, but it does smell good. So I think my boyfriend ended up getting me this for Christmas a year or two ago, and I have used it. It smells good, but it's not my favorite. So I probably won't repurchase this one on my own. If I get it as a gift, again, cool. But those other ones, I would definitely repurchase. Now I have another setting spray, Slay All Day Setting Spray by Gerard Cosmetics. This is the coconut one. I wasn't a huge fan of the coconut scent, to be honest. I found it really overwhelming in this one. The spray was good. The setting spray was decent. But overall, like the coconut scent kind of just like, I don't know, left me like not liking this. But I do want to try it again in one of their other scents and see if I like the formula better. Because I just, like I said, I wasn't really inclined to use this because I don't like the scent. Okay, so I've got a bunch of candles here. Blueberry Sugar by Bath & Body Works. This shit smells so good. Oh my god, I would highly recommend this. It's like sweet candy. How does one describe scents? Like blueberry pie, but like sweeter. Like it's, oh, I love sweet scents. And then what is this one? Cinnamon Bun by Charmed Aroma. Again, it burns funny, but it does smell really good. Definitely actually smells like cinnamon buns, like heavy on the cinnamon and less so on the sugar though. So I do like this one, but I think I like the Apple Crisp one better. And then I think both of these are hot cocoa. Yeah. Oh no, I lied. This is the toffee brittle. This one smells pretty good, more woodsy than hot cocoa. And then this is a hot cocoa candle. I think I have another one too in here somewhere. Hot cocoa is my favorite. I rebuy this every year, and it just smells, oh my god, it literally smells like hot cocoa and cream. Like it just smells so good. Definitely feels like Christmas. Like you burn this and you sit around in your blankie, like doing your exam homework, because I never get to relax, you know. But like you do homework and it makes you feel like comfortable, or if you're watching a movie and you're snuggling and you're having snacks, like this just smells happy. Like this smells like happiness to me. This one smells good too, but I definitely prefer the hot cocoa one. How do I have so many things in here? I have a fresh soy cleanser. I love this stuff. It's definitely really gentle on your skin. It has like a nice kind of refreshing, almost like cucumbery smell. So I do like this. I will actually probably rebuy this, especially like when my acne clears up and I'm not trying so much to like combat my acne. I feel like this would be a solid everyday cleanser. And then in terms of moisturizers, I think I have quite a few just floating around in here. This is my favorite moisturizer. This is the, it's kind of similar. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Burst. The one I like the best is the Garnier Water Bomb. I think that's what it's called. It looks like almost exactly like this, but it's like a Garnier logo instead. And that one is definitely my favorite. This is very similar though. I just find that the other one is a tad bit cheaper, and it spreads just like a little bit more easily. But all of these are water-based moisturizers. These ones are from Garnier as well. Garnier Moisture Rescue Refreshing Gel Cream. This one was for normal skin and this one was for dry skin. I think like one of them was green and one of them was pink. Both of these are okay, but I still prefer like the regular Garnier Water Bomb as opposed to these ones. These ones are more targeted. I think mostly the difference is I found that these ones were like stickier, whereas the other one absorbed into my skin right away and wasn't like left sticky. So I did buy these and use these up, but I prefer the original Water Bomb. Here's another Neutrogena one, because everybody loves moisturizer, water-based moisturizer. Used another one of those. Used this self tanner. I actually really like this, the L'Oreal Sublime Bronze Self Tanning Water Mousse. I got this in an Influencer. It's shade medium, and I find it's really nice. It leaves like an all-over glow to your skin. After a shower, I put it on and then I go to sleep, and like when I wake up in the morning, it's like a couple shades darker. It's really nice. I'm not left feeling too sticky or anything, which is nice. Yeah, no complaints. This is the first ever like self tanner that I've used, and I think I actually already did repurchase this. I think I'm looking over here because that's where I used to keep it, but I packed it already. But yeah, no, I do like this, and I did repurchase it. White Barn Pistachio Ice Cream. This one smelled good. I liked the packaging, like it was more like sophisticated. It had like, this is like less of a sweet scent. It's kind of like a mix between like a sweet and a clean scent. I do really like this one. I will rebuy this. I forgot how much I liked this. This is really nice actually. It's kind of like a good in between. And yeah, like I said, I like the packaging on this because it's more like, I don't know, you can tell that it's a Bath and Body Works candle still, but I don't know, it's got like a pretty design on it, you know, compared to just like the Christmas packaging. Like you could burn this all year around and nobody would be the wiser. Whereas these ones, like I was saying, are specifically like winter candles. Winter Candy Apple and Sugared Snickerdoodle. Both of these smell good. Winter Candy Apple used to be like my jam. Now, I don't know, it's starting to kind of like, I don't know, I'm kind of getting sick of it, so maybe I should stop. It does smell good though. And it like the Bath and Body Works candles light up, or like they smell up your whole house. So that's really nice. Sugared Snickerdoodle. Oh, this smells like good. It smells more almost like peanut butter though. Like I'm really bad at describing scents, but both of these smell good. So if you like sweet scents, that's basically what all of these candles are, like sweet, yummy, baking kind of scents. So they smell good. I don't know. I'm bad at describing scents. Speaking of the devil, these were the Clear Start. Oh, I've got like hair all over shit. I'm really sorry. You can probably see that on camera. These are the Dermalogica Clear Start Foaming Wash and the toner. I've started using these again, and I don't know if you guys have seen me with like my really bad acne, but like my acne is definitely clearing up. I've repurchased these, not the moisturizer. These are like all like, I think they didn't come in a set, but they're all like meant to be used together, like the three of them. I did get these originally from an influencer, and that's how I started using them, like all three, and they really did help clear up my acne. When I ran out of them, I kind of got bored and switched to using other things. My acne came back, so I remembered how well that these worked for me, and I did pick them up again, and I'm using them now, and I do see a difference in my skin. So these two I really like, but I just pair them with like a water-based moisturizer as opposed to the Dermalogical Clear Start one that like they recommend you use. So yeah, it does work. Pretty damn good in my opinion, and they are a little bit more cheaper than the regular Dermalogical products. I think maybe these are targeted to like teens maybe, or like young adults, which I guess I am. But yeah, they're definitely more affordable than the regular like microfoliant and stuff, and I like these better. So I highly recommend these if you're struggling with acne. Other things that I got here: Garnier Fructose Damage Eraser Shampoo. I think this is the conditioner. I probably have the shampoo somewhere. And then Damage Eraser Liquid Strength Treatment with Protein Damaged Hair. I think this is just like a leave-in conditioner spray type of thing. I wasn't a fan of these. Like, they smelled really nice. They did an okay job, but if I'm gonna get stuff from the drugstore, I prefer the Aussie line, the stuff that I've mentioned from Aussie, or what do you got? Head and Shoulders. Like Head and Shoulders shampoo and conditioner, that shit just does wonders for my hair. Like, I prefer that over the salon brand stuff any day. It really saves my hair. It makes it feel like thick and smooth and clean, and I love Head and Shoulders, and I don't even, like, sometimes I'll have dandruff in the winter, but like mostly my hair is like relatively normal, and that stuff works so well for me. So I don't like these that much. Like, they're okay, they smell nice, but I won't be rebuying them. If you're out on the hunt for like a good drugstore shampoo and conditioner, I definitely recommend Head and Shoulders. I use the I wouldn't say the one like targeted to women, but it's got like the pink bottom or pink on it. I'll see if I can find a picture and insert it somewhere over here, but it is really nice. Got some more dry shampoos. Brunette one. This one, Dry Shampoo Clean and Light and Bare. This one isn't dark. So I remember I didn't really like this one because it left a white cast. You can like kind of like and get it out eventually, but it's just more work. So the brunette one does all, like, it saves me all the work. So this one is okay. Batiste is still just like an overall great dry shampoo, but I like the dark one. Got another hand soap, Winter Candy Apple. Like I said, getting kind of tired of the scent, but it does smell really good. Some more makeup type products the Peach Perfect setting powder. I did use this all up. I even, like, I started like doing like the panning stuff in January. I've kind of fallen off the wagon if you ask me, but I took like the sifter out and everything to use every last bit that I could. I love this setting powder. I'll probably buy it again. If I had to choose like my favorite setting powder, it's between this and like the Nikia Joy Cosmetics one. I'm still using that one now, but I know I'm gonna run out soon and I'm not looking forward to it. I might buy this one just for convenience because it's sold at Sephora versus ordering online from Australia, but either one, like, they're really, really great. Also, I used up this Pretty Vulgar setting powder. I found that it was okay, but it wasn't like revolutionary. It did what it was supposed to do, but it didn't blur my pores necessarily as much as the Nikia and the Peach Perfect one do. And then those two really keep me matte throughout the day, whereas this one was just like matte at first and didn't last that well on my skin. It was good, but like not great. Coconut Oil Cleansing Balm by Palmer's. I've stopped using coconut oil, well, as much as I can-ish. I still have like a jug that I'm trying, or like a little jar that I'm trying to use up. I was using it to take off my makeup and then I found out that clogs your pores, so don't do that. I'm trying to use up the one that I have now by just taking off my eye makeup with it, and that seems to be working okay, but it does kind of like drip onto my face and I have to be really careful to like really scrub my pores afterwards and use like my Clairsonic brush and get all the gunk out of my skin. But yeah, I don't recommend using like coconut oil to remove your makeup and stuff anymore because it does clog your pores. Another one of those Aussie leave-in conditioners. Do like these. This is the moisturizer I was talking about. Garnier Skin Active Moisture Bomb. It looks just like the Neutrogena one that I was talking about, but this one, it's got like the little green like Garnier symbol. This stuff is so good. I have more of them and they're really, really nice. Just like not sticky, absorbs fully into your skin. Literally no complaints. There's the shampoo I was talking about from Damage Eraser, the Garnier, yeah. So it's just like meh to me, didn't really do that much. Another dry shampoo in here. The Dove Cool Moisture Cucumber Conditioner. This one was better than the Garnier, but still not my favorite. Like, it added moisture for a couple minutes, but not like long lasting moisture, if you know what I mean. We have this perfume, just like random. I think my mom gave it to me for Christmas one day. Glamour for Femme. I don't even know where you get this. I don't even really know what the brand is. It could be a no-name knockoff thing for all I know. It smells pretty good. Won't rebuy it. Don't even know what it is. We got a L'Oreal Hydra Total Ultra Fresh Cream Gel Moisturizer. I go through a lot of these. This is another just like basic water-based moisturizer. This one was pretty good, but not as good as the Garnier one. I think just all of these like water-based moisturizers, why they don't compare to the Garnier one is the Garnier one isn't sticky at all and it absorbs really quickly, and it just like glides, like it's like thinner, it just glides really well than these ones. So like these ones are good, but they tend to be like a little bit thicker and a little bit more sticky. We got this brown ColourPop mascara. I wasn't even sure if I should include this in here because like I used it like once. So I would recommend, if you are going to use this every day, go for it, buy this. But if you're going to use it more as like a specialty product, because I tend to buy like black mascara and use black mascara on the daily, but I wanted to like buy this to change it up and use brown mascara every once in a while. So if you're going to use it once in a while, I don't really recommend getting this one in particular because it dries up really quickly. I'm not sure if you guys have like different recommendations for brown mascaras that last a little bit longer. Let me know. I'm not sure if it was just like I got a bad tube or whatever, but like I remember the first time I used it was pretty good, and now it's like conked out. Like I tried to use it the other day and I had to just go over it with a black mascara because it's super dry and crusty. So unfortunately, I don't even know if this was like great or not because I just used it like once. So then I have this Pharmacy Clean Bee Ultra Gentle Facial Cleanser. I got this in a BoxyCharm. I did really like it actually. The smell was like okay. I wasn't like a massive fan. It smelled almost like a little bit like honey. But just like very faintly. It was still like a clean sort of scent. I found that it cleaned my skin really good, but there wasn't really anything special about it. I still had like a little bit of acne going on. Like I don't find that this really helped with my acne. It just like cleaned my skin. So it was okay. But I don't necessarily know that I'd go out of my way to rebuy it. Same sort of situation with this Acne Stress Control Power Clear Scrub. It's supposed to be good for acne, but I didn't really find that it did much. I won't be rebuying it. I tend to just like buy these cleansers from Walmart or whatever in hopes that they'll work and they don't cost an arm and a leg. But I'm kind of just like over it now that I know that I have other cleansers that work better, like the Dermalogical Clear Start one that I was talking about. I would definitely rebuy that, or even like the Fresh Soy Cleanser over things like this. These just don't really work. They do leave my skin, because it's more of like a scrub. It left my skin feeling like more clean, but I've heard that like scrubs aren't even really good for your skin, that they can cause like micro tears or something. So I don't know, I'm not a skin specialist, don't come for me, but I won't rebuy this. Next, I've got a couple of makeup removers. This Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover was actually surprisingly nice. I do like their balm as well, like their makeup removing balm. I do have to rebuy that. I got it as a sample from Sephora and it was really, really nice. This one was nice too, but I think I do prefer the balm just because it like takes everything off and you can like feel it coming off. I don't know. And then like I don't have to like pull at my eyes so much with like a cotton pad with this. And then I have this Arbonne Easy on the Eyes eye makeup remover. I got this like literally forever ago. I'm pretty sure this is an MLM, so I don't support it. I'm not going to rebuy it, but it did okay. Next, I have this Benefit Professional Pore Filling Primer. I don't know if I rebought this since or not. I'm kind of like going away from the pore filling primers, even though I was all about these for years and they do work. They just slide the makeup off. And I know that like everyone says that, but I've come to realize it myself. That this just, it really does like slide the makeup around and it stops it from lasting all day to me. I watched a video, I'll see if I can find it and link it maybe if I remember. But I found this video by Stephanie Lang, and she talks about how like primers like this, like, or primers in general, don't really work, and you can just use your makeup brush to really push the makeup into your pores. And I know that that sounds bad, but it leaves you with like an airbrushed like kind of canvas, like an airbrush looking skin. When all the foundation is pushed into your pores, you can't see your pores. And this is like, this does the same thing, like it puts the primer inside of your pores anyways. So I know everybody's like, clogged pores, that's no good, but like the primers are doing that anyways. But like she did it without a primer and she just did it with her foundation and it looked just as good and it lasted way longer. So I don't think I'll be rebuying this, but this was my holy grail for a really long time. I used this intensely. This is probably like my third one of these. So it is good for pore filling, but it doesn't help your makeup last any longer. Okay, so all of these are chapstick kind of situations. This one is probably my favorite. This is the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. I have 4 of these now, and this is the only one I've used up so far. It's so slippy and like nice on your lips. It almost feels or looks like a gloss, but it gives that hydration of a lip balm. So I do really like these. I like these over the Laneige lip mask. They're just easier to apply on the go, and I find that they leave my lips feeling more hydrated than the sleeping mask. So I do like these. In terms of all of these, I feel like I got these at the dollar store and they work surprisingly well. I think I still have a couple of them lying around. They are really nice. They don't do anything like spectacular. It's just if you need like a chapstick to throw in your car, like if your lips are like dry and breaking and you need something, these are good and they're really cheap if you get them from Dollarama in Canada like I do. In terms of these ones, this is a Maybelline Baby Lips. I'm not a huge fan of these. I actually prefer the Dollarama ones, whereas these ones are like $6 a piece at Walmart. I know a lot of people are obsessed with these, but I find that they don't last as long, whereas these like Nivea Essential Haircare ones last a lot longer. And then this EOS one, these grew on me because I didn't like them at first because they don't feel as slippy as these ones do, but I think that's what helps them last longer. The hydration is there and it stays on your lips. So I do like these ones. So if I had to pick, Nivea ones are the cheapest, but they work really decent. And then EOS probably, and then Baby Lips at the end. Next, I got a couple of mascaras here. These are both like so good. I've already repurchased these. Benefit Roller Lash and the Essence Lash Princess. Unfortunately, the Lash Princess that I've bought is not this one. Like this one in a green tube. This is where it's at. You need to get this one. Even the waterproof one is not as good as this one. So you have to get this one. Because I know like at Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada, they sell like a bunch of different lash princesses. But this with the green, this one is where it's at. And then this roller lash. I mean, I think everyone knows Benefit Roller Lash. It's really good at like separating your lashes. It doesn't give you like that much volume in my opinion, but it really separates and lengthens. So I keep this on hand all the time, just because like if I have like a different mascara that I'm using that gets like clumpy, this one I'll go in afterwards and it just takes all the clumps out. So it's a really good staple to have just in case I'm experimenting with a new mascara that's not very good. And then this one kind of does something similar, but it adds a lot more volume. So it separates and adds volume, but the length is okay, but it's more like volumizing and separating. But like both of these together, especially, like I never just use like one mascara. Is that weird? But both of these are really, really good. I swear, this is going to be like the longest video ever. So next I've got some brow products. I'm dropping all over the place. It Brow Power, or It Cosmetics Brow Power. I surprisingly like this. I got this in a boxy charm, and it's kind of like an oval shape. I really liked this. It wasn't too slippy, and it helped me draw in the hairs really nice. Or like fill in the end of my brow really nice. And then I would go in with this. This is Anastasia Brow Wiz. I use the shade Soft Brown. I use these like water nowadays. It took me forever to actually get around to trying these because I didn't want to spend that much money. But I think Amazon had a sale like last year or something, and I picked up like 5 of these, and I've been using them ever since. These are really nice for filling in like the brow hair strokes at the front, and then I would go on with this one near the end and fill it in because it's like thicker. So yeah, these two together are definitely really, really good. I got this Maybelline Brow Tattoo. This is surprisingly good too. It's just, my only problem is the shade. Like, the shade was not very good for me. I could probably use this again, but it's getting like really gloopy. Basically, I think I saw Jackie Ina, she did a video on this. Basically it's like a brow tattoo. So you like fill in your brow with this, and then you leave it on for a couple hours, and then you peel it off, and it leaves like the tattoo of your like brow. But the only issue is that this was like really red on me, so it ended up looking really bad and like just like not my color, obviously. But I would try this in again in a different color, just not like less red. But it did last like 3 days. So not bad. Don't have to fill in your brows for 3 days. Just throw some brow gel over top. This is like surprisingly good, and it's Maybelline. I think it was like under $10. Next is the Sephora eyeliner. This is actually surprisingly good. I used this for a couple months, I think, before it started getting like gloopy at the end. It's a not a felt tip, like a brush tip liner. You know, for the longest time, I didn't know that there was a difference between a felt tip and a brush tip. I know, kind of crazy. Felt tip is not as precise in my opinion. Brush tip is so much easier to get like a precise line. So I've been using brush tip liners now, and they're really good. This is super black, super matte, and it's waterproof. I love this one. Definitely recommend this one. And it's just the Sephora brand, so I think it's maybe like $15-20, something like this, but it's cheaper than a lot of the like high-end liners right now, and it beats out a lot of the drugstore ones that I've used too. But I do need to try the NYX one, so we'll see how it compares to the NYX one. But this is definitely my favorite eyeliner at the moment. I also really like the Hank and Henry eyeliner. I got it in a boxy charm. It's another brush tip. It's just not as matte. It's not as matte black as this one. It's kind of like more sheer. So I usually go on with the Hank and Henry one to do the wing, and then I use like more of a black liner, a matte black liner for the rest of the eyeliner, but the brush tip is really good for doing the wing. So I've got 2 of these Origin spot treatments. I really like these. I found that it did decrease the size of my pimples, but it didn't eliminate them, so that's where like my good skincare and stuff came in. But I would go away. Okay, so yeah, these are really good for like decreasing the size of the pimple, or even like bringing it to a head overnight. But it doesn't get rid of the acne like overnight kind of a situation. It just decreases the size, but it is really nice for doing that. I think that it's got salicylic acid or something in it, but it does work. Like I said, it's just like it's not like a miracle, like it's not going to be gone overnight. But I have started using, what do you call it, like a clean and clear salicylic acid from the drugstore. It's a spot treatment as well, and I find that works like equally as well as this. This one is, well, not equally, maybe a little bit less, but it's like a third of the price. I feel like these are like $30 and that one's like $10, so I have just kind of started using that instead of this, because like I said, neither of them really gets rid of the acne. It just diminishes the size. So like the acne, instead of being on your face for like 5 days, it's on your face for like 3 days or something. So it does help. And then this is part of that Peter Thomas Rolfe acne kit that I got. It's more the acne clearing gel. So you put this on after you do the pads and you clean your face with the wash. I do like this. I think I will rebuy this. I feel like it actually did something, but again, I'm not sure if it was like the combination of all of the products that I was using, or if it was this specifically. So I have to see. But this is like a nice consistency. It really like melted into your skin. It didn't leave your skin feeling like sticky and tacky, which is nice because a lot of the acne products that I use kind of feel sticky or they don't layer really well. So this is nice. This was my favorite for a really long time. This is the second bottle that I've had of this. It's so expensive, but it's the Sunday Riley UFO Ultra Clearing Face Oil. It's got 1.5% salicylic acid in it, so it did help with my acne a little bit, but it mostly just like left my skin feeling like plump and hydrated, nice and oily before I went to bed, so that I would wake up in it and like I didn't have any dry patches on my skin. I think I probably will rebuy this at some point, just because I remember really liking it a lot, but it's hard to get past the price tag, because I feel like the bottle like this is like $100, maybe even $150, so it is a lot. But you do only need a couple drops, so like a bottle like this, I think this lasted me like maybe like 8 months. 6 to 8 months, if I remember correctly. So it's a decent amount of time. It's just, you kind of have to swallow that price tag, but it did help. It helped with my acne a little bit, but mostly just like feeling nice and hydrated while having a little bit of that clear skin benefit. So it was really nice. Next, we have this Brazilian Bum Cream. This smells so good. I'm not going to open this because it's probably bad now, but I have another one. I got them in a BoxyCharm originally, and I tried them and I fell in love. I definitely prefer this scent over the blue coconut one that they came out with. I also noticed a difference in the formula. Like I find that this one, it doesn't, like, it's not sticky at all. Like it fully absorbs into the skin, but the blue coconut scented one, it really lingers, and it feels like sticky on my hands for a really long time afterwards. So I don't really recommend that one, even though it smells really good. It doesn't absorb into my skin. I'm not sure if that's just me, because I haven't really heard anybody else complaining about that, but I would stick with this one. This one's really nice. Next, I have a couple of Bath & Body Works hand sanitizers. They're hand sanitizers. They smell good, no complaints. I've got this Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow. Do I have another one of these? I feel like I've gone through two of these now at this point. This one, it's an AHA resurfacing night serum with hydrating honey and gentle flower acids. This is a really good dupe for the Sunday Riley Good jeans. This, like, it's just so good for like texture on your skin. I definitely will be rebuying these. I originally got it in a BoxyCharm, and I used that one, and then I bought another one off of somebody from a BoxyCharm group. So I had 2 of these and I used them all up. It does kind of sting when you first put it on your face, especially if you have any like open acne or anything. But it's really good at like resurfacing basically, like with the texture of your skin. And I think it helped a little bit with my acne even too. I do like it. I don't know, I'm not a skincare connoisseur. I'm trying to like actually go back to basics with my skincare and just like focus on, you know, cleanse, tone, moisturizer, and then kind of work things like this back into my skincare. Just because I find like a lot of the times I'm trying things and it almost makes my acne worse, but I'm trying to make it better. So I'm trying to just make it go back to simple. But this was nice. I did enjoy it while I was using it. Next, I have this The Ordinary Alpha Arbutin 2% plus HA, alpha arbutin and hyaluronic acid. I don't remember this doing a damn thing, to be honest. And a lot of the Ordinary products that I use, I kind of feel that way about. If anything, I bought like a big bottle of the hyaluronic acid, and I feel like it might be breaking me out, so I stopped using it. But we'll see. I don't remember any benefits to this, to be honest. I've used quite a few different The Ordinary products lately, and I just don't find that they really do much. So no tea, no shade. Might have worked, might not have worked. I didn't notice a difference. Next, I have this Laneige Water Bank Essence. I wanted to try essence. Yeah, because I think Tatcha has like an essence, and then Ski or something has like an essence, and this is an essence. I didn't want to spend like the $100 on the Tatcha or on the Ski essences, so I tried this. I didn't really notice much of a difference. I don't know if it's just me, but I found that this was more like a moisturizer. Like, it was a really nice moisturizer. It made your skin feel nice and smooth and plump and hydrated, but I don't notice that it really did much else than that. It was more a moisturizer, whereas an essence is supposed to like help your skincare and stuff absorb. I don't know. Is an essence a gimmick? Do they work? Let me know. I have this Tatcha Silk Canvas. It's just like one of the minis of the Silk Canvas. I didn't like this. I don't know. Everybody loved the Tatcha Silk Canvas, and just this mini sample that I had, I was not a fan. I don't know why. Like, it filled in the pores pretty okay, but I just didn't like the texture. I couldn't pass the texture. It felt like I was putting like Play-Doh on my skin. Like, I couldn't get it to like absorb fully. It just felt like it was like sitting on top of my skin no matter how hard I tried. Even like really pushing it into my skin, it just, I don't know, it made like the foundation sit on top of my skin. I couldn't get it really to like go deep into my skin, you know? But I do hear that the liquid version that they came out with is better than this, so I'm probably going to give that one a go. I think I have a sample of it actually as well, so I'm going to try that one, but I wasn't a fan of the original Silk Canvas. I know everybody was, but I didn't like it. I have this Farsali, it's all sounding weird to me now at this point. It's a Skin Tune Blur. It's just like one of their minis. I really liked this. I find like it did what I wanted the Silk Canvas to do, but it blended out. So like it filled my pores in a little bit, but it was also hydrating, and it made my skin feel kind of like cooling and good. I do really like this. I'm just not sure if it's worth the price tag, to be honest. It was good, But was it that good? Because I think that like the full size bottle of this is like $50 or something crazy, like maybe $60 Canadian. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It was good. I might rebuy it because I'm straying away from like the really pore filling primers. And this is like a mix. This is like a good like blurring primer while it being like hydrating and like kind of tacky to like stick your makeup. So this is good actually. The more I'm talking about it, the more I'm hyping myself into buying it. I have another mascara here, Too Faced Better Than Sex. This was pretty good. I got it in a BoxyCharm. I found that the ones that came in BoxyCharm were a little bit drying though. Just me. It's got like a nice fat wand on it. Everybody knows this mascara by now. It's kind of like the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, or rather the other way around. The Lash Paradise is like a dupe for this one, so I would buy that over this one, to be honest. But it's really good at like volumizing and even separating your lashes. Not too much for length, but for volume, it's really good. I did find though with this one, yeah, this one flaked. So it was good, but it flaked. Whereas the L'Oreal Lash Paradise that I've tried, like the more I'm thinking about it, this one flaked. The L'Oreal Lash Paradise didn't flake, so I would get that one over this one for sure. Next, we got this, it doesn't look like it's completely done, but it definitely is done. A ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I wanted to like this, but I don't. It's weird because I'll try stuff, and I don't really remember why I don't like it. I just remember that I don't like it. I think it's because it creased, and then when I would put powder on top of it, it just looked like too heavy and it kind of like separated. I might try it again, but I just remember not really liking it, not liking the way that it sat. It was too thin, didn't provide enough coverage, stuff like that. I got a couple more like moisturizing products, Ultra Hydrating Energy Boosting Cream. This smells really nice. It's by the Origins. I was gonna say The Ordinary. It's by Origins. It smelled really nice, but it's definitely not water-based. It is more like of a thick, well, it's not thick. It's just thicker than a gel-based like water moisturizer. But it is nice. Whereas these two, this is an energy boosting moisturizer. This one was more water-based, and then this one too, Water Bank Moisture Cream. I definitely prefer these two over this one. This is more kind of like the consistency of the Dermalogica Clear Start moisturizer. It's like white and a little bit more heavier, kind of reminds me of like almost like a sunscreen on the skin, whereas these two just absorb really well. They're not sticky. This one smells really good too. This one didn't really smell like anything, but this one smells really good. So my boyfriend in particular really likes this one, so I'll probably pick it up again for him in particular. But I don't know, because it's so expensive compared to like the Garnier one. So like the Garnier one does the same thing. It just doesn't smell as good as this. So kind of give and you go. They work the exact same though, in my opinion. Next, I have two of these mini Stila glitters, Golden Girl and Next to Note. Unfortunately, I don't even remember using these that much. It's just they are dry and like flaky, and they don't perform at all anymore now. Golden Girl looks like it would have been my favorite. Next to Note, I don't think I used really. I think I might have used it like once. But like I said, unfortunately, they're all dry up now. But these like Stila glitters in general are really good. They do last a long time on the eye. I just find that there is fallout no matter what I do. Like a lot of people are saying that these glitters don't have fallout, and unfortunately they do, for me at least. So something to keep in mind, that it's not going to be like no fallout situation, but it is less fallout than like a loose glitter. And they're easier to apply. We have this Skin & Co. Shuffle Therapy Illuminating Refresh Radiant Dew Skin Setting bleh. It's a setting spray. I got it in my BoxyCharm. It smells minty, which I found really surprising. Skin & Co. I feel like I've gotten some more products from them in a BoxyCharm before too, but I actually surprisingly like this. It's nice and refreshing with the mint kind of smell. However, I didn't like the spray on this, so I think I haven't used this up completely. I may be like halfway, because I poured it into a MAC Fix Plus bottle. So I have used up a MAC Fix Plus, but I prefer the spray on that, so I dumped this into that. So MAC Fix Plus review. That's really good. It's nice and dewy. It kind of reminds me of the Anastasia Dewy set, but mostly just because of the spray. I think the actual formula isn't as dewy, but I do like it. It's more wet, which I think is good in terms of like really melting the makeup into your skin. So when you put this into a MAC Fix Plus bottle, I like it 10 times better just because the spray is better, but the smell is nice, and it does make your makeup nice and kind of dewy. Like I think I'm wearing this now actually, but out of the MAC Fix Plus bottle, so my skin is nice and dewy and plump, and I do like it. And I got it in a BoxyCharm, so I don't know that I would necessarily go out of my way to repurchase that, because I don't know where one buys that brand other than the brand website, but it did work nice if you have it from a BoxyCharm. Also, I have this Keratin Smooth 5 benefits oil. It's like a hair oil. So a lot of the times when I wake up in the morning, like a couple days after a shower or something, I'll dry shampoo my hair and then I'll run an oil through the ends of my hair just to like eliminate the frizz and brush it and eliminate the frizz in the ends. So at first I was using this oil and I do really like it, but I feel like you can use really any oil. Like right now I'm using like a Garnier oil. This one worked really well as well. Yeah, I don't notice a difference. I just like using a hair oil in general. This one's supposed to be anti-frizz, perfectly detangles, silky shine, soft feel, tames flyaways. I think it did most of that. Like, it was really nice, and I think it was under $10. It's Tresemme, so probably $5 to $10. So it's really nice. I do like this. I like the Garnier one as well, but I think this smelled better than the Garnier one. So I probably get this one again. I just couldn't find this exact one, so I grabbed a Garnier one. So, but it is good. I would rebuy it. And then I have this Sèche Vite. I use this like entire bottle. I do really like it. The one thing is this dries really fast. It makes your polish look really like shiny and nice, like you got them professionally done, but it makes my polish chip so much faster. So that's a give and take with this. I have repurchased it. I have several bottles of this just because I love how fast your nails dry and how like glossy and shiny it makes them look. But yeah, it's kind of one of those formulas where like it'll peel off and leave your nail polish underneath, or your nail polish will come off in like one whole sheet. So I don't know, it doesn't do much for the lasting power, but it looks nice. Okay, so that is all of my empties. I can officially go throw this out and do my move without carrying all of this baggage with me. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was informative. I hope that you got some valuable opinions on some products. I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!